Ready, set, adventure! Welcome to Hikanuki World Tour and our stay at the beautiful and iconic Halekulani Hotel on Waikiki Beach. Come along as we tour our exquisite ocean view room with an unobstructed view of Diamond Head. We'll spend some time in the instantly recognizable heated pool. And we'll step out onto Waikiki Beach and dip our toes into the beautiful, crystal clear waters of the Pacific Ocean. We'll watch the sunset from their oceanfront restaurant, House Without a Key, and we'll have dinner there. Then we'll end the night with some smooth jazz in Lewer's Lounge. Today we're staying at the iconic Halekulani Hotel on Kalia Road in Waikiki Beach. Last night we stayed at the sister hotel, the Halepuna, located directly across the street. And we were anxious to compare and contrast the two properties. The first and most obvious distinction between the two is the Halekulani's beachfront location. For now, we're going to explore the Halekulani all on its own and save the comparisons for later. There had been a little bit of rain this morning, but after all, that's what keeps Hawaii so lush and green and beautiful. The Halekulani is frequently listed as one of the finest hotels on the island of Oahu, and we were anxious to experience why. The first thing we noticed were the beautiful green spaces, plantings, flowers, and trees. This is certainly an oasis in the midst of a big, bustling city. The pool is one of the signatures of the Halekulani Hotel. It's 82 feet long and overlooks Waikiki Beach. The beautiful blue Orchid is actually a mosaic of 1.2 million pieces of glass tile. Even on a cloudy day, this is stunning. The pool area offers many cushioned loungers, both under umbrellas, in the sun, or under the shade of the plumeria trees. I'm sure the sun will come out soon enough and we'll be able to enjoy the pool. Walking along the spacious grounds, the elegance and serenity of this 5-star hotel shine through. We're already beginning to see why this hotel is one of the finest on Oahu. And don't let the rain stop you from exploring, as there's plenty of umbrellas to use. A buffet breakfast is offered daily at House Without a Key, and there's a sit-down restaurant, Orchids, which also serves breakfast. House Without a Key is also a magnificent place to watch the sunset and listen to live entertainment under the kiawe tree. On the right is Orchid's restaurant, and this is the seating for House Without a Key. Let's take a walk and see what the buffet has to offer. So that was a little preview of what's to come, but now let's go check in. Today we're checking into a king room with ocean view. We used our American Express Platinum card, so we'll be getting breakfast for two, $100 resort credit, 4 p.m. checkout, and room upgrade if available. The Halekulani does not charge a resort fee. The hotel grounds are meticulously maintained by a hard-working crew. It makes you feel like you're at a botanic garden rather than a hotel. The hotel has a definite upscale feel. Everywhere you look, you'll see clean and manicured spaces. But it also feels welcoming and inviting, and we're very excited to be here. This orchid trellis is a work of art. And in addition to the works of art by Mother Nature, you'll find works of art by local artists. Now we'll enter the main check-in lobby and see if our room is ready. The lobby is spacious and not crowded, with a beautiful floral display in the center. So we were lucky and got upgraded to a deluxe ocean view room on the 14th floor, room 1457. As we entered, the first room on the right was the bathroom. It was quite spacious and very well appointed. It was light and bright with a bathtub and single shower stall. The Japanese toilet had its own room. The shower stall had good water pressure and was really clean. Bath amenities from Spa Halekulani were included. There was also a handheld shower nozzle in addition to the overhead fixture. We didn't use the bathtub, but it is nice to have, especially when traveling with children. Next to the sink, you'll also find some shelf space in addition to the ledge that's located under the mirror. Now let's take a look at the closet. It's actually two-sided. You can access it either from the bedroom or the bathroom. It's a very nice large closet with plenty of hangers provided, as well as a rack for your suitcase, a hairdryer, more shelves to use. Bathrobes were in the bathroom and there's slippers in the closet. The safe is also located here. This is really quite a large closet with plenty of accessibility. And now into the main room. I love the color palette here. It was very warm, very inviting. The blues on the bed and the pillows matched, and it was just a very lovely space. And it was a very large space as well. There was a bedside table on each side of the bed, which I always appreciate. The room had a very large dresser underneath the TV set, a table and chair, and a cabinet which we'll explore. On top of the cabinet, you'll find an ice bucket and 2 bottles of water, which are replenished nightly. This room is so spacious, it looks like a bedroom in a luxury apartment building. And now back to that cabinet. Inside the cabinet, you'll find your coffee and electric kettle station with a refrigerator below. There's an ABC store just around the corner, so you can keep that stocked. Bed and bed linens were crisp and comfortable. My only regret so far is that we're only spending one night. And here's the closet from the bedroom side. Now let's head out to the balcony and see Diamond Head and that ocean view. The deluxe ocean view room did not disappoint. And there's the Halipuna across the street where we were yesterday. The balcony was very large with 2 chairs and a chase lounge and 2 tables. It was rather private and afforded beautiful views. It looks like the perfect place either for breakfast or a nightcap this evening. Even though you can see the city all around you, it still feels peaceful, quiet, and relaxing. And I know I'll never get tired of looking at the ocean. The Halekulani sits on 5 acres and has 453 rooms and suites. It has the highest staff-to-guest ratio on Oahu, and their hallmark is their profound commitment to service. Everyone we met was courteous, kind, and helpful. To welcome us, we received this fruit plate. It was every bit as delicious as it was beautiful. Just a reminder to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to Hikanuki World Tour. It really helps our channel grow. Thanks, we really do appreciate you. And now it's pool time. The friendly pool attendant escorted us to the covered lounge chair of our choice. There were freshly baked muffins and cookies and ice water to enjoy throughout the day. Sunscreen is also available in case you run out. The pool is heated, so there's no shock to the system when jumping in. Guest rooms, most with ocean views, are located in terraced towers surrounding the spacious gardens. Everyone here is having a great time, and there's plenty of lounge chairs available. Sit under the shade of an umbrella, or sit out in the Hawaiian sunshine. Now we're gonna head down to the beach. The hotel terms this an intimate beach, so let's see what that means. There is key card access between the hotel pool and the beach area, but all beaches in Hawaii are public beaches. There's a shower and foot wash available for when you return. One thing we noticed and liked about the hotel is that it was very secure. And here's the intimate beach, which some refer to as a postage stamp size. Access is shared with the Sheraton Hotel next door. The pink and white towels are from the Sheraton, while the blue ones are from the Halekulani. This may not be what you pictured when you booked an oceanfront Waikiki Beach hotel. The wider, more popular beach is just a few steps down toward Diamond Head. It's on the other side of the Sheraton and is definitely within walking distance. Of course, when you get there and see just how popular it actually is, you may return and be glad for the smaller beach. One thing that is missing from the Halekulani is the ability to have beach chairs and umbrellas on the beach. So if that's what's important or essential to you, you may want to choose a different property. For us, we preferred the pool, and a quick dip in the ocean was really all we needed. The smaller beach does attract fewer people, and you can see that kids and adults alike are having fun splashing in the waves, even if it is smaller. There's also another small beach on the other side of the tree. And keep your eye on the tides, because at high tide, most of this beach is completely gone. There used to be a sidewalk that ran the whole way from the Hilton Hawaiian Village down to the main part of Waikiki Beach, but erosion has taken that away. Now we'll head back to the pool, and maybe even to the poolside bar, Earls. We decided on a Kona longboard lager because when in Hawaii, you know. They had just introduced a new margarita flight, so we thought we'd try that as well.
It's a margarita flight, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Classic, a smoked watermelon. This one's going to be actually a pineapple salsa and then a mango.
Perfect.
After our flight, we flew back to our room to change to get ready for the sunset and for our dinner at House Without a Key. This is one of our favorite places to watch the sunset. Even if you're not staying at the hotel, you can come and have a cocktail at sunset. Just make sure you get here early because it's very popular. And there's also live music. And now on to dinner at House Without a Key. The restaurant is named for Earl Bigger's Charlie Chan novel, House Without a Key, and harkens back to a time when Hawaii homes needed no locks. We started dinner with the crab cake, which, just like the fruit, was every bit as delicious as it was beautiful. The orchids are just so stunning and perfect. The crab cake made from lump blue crab, onions, garlic, egg, Dijon mustard with remoulade sauce was delectable. Next was the fresh fish from the sea, which on that night was mahi-mahi. When in Hawaii, the mahi never disappoints. And it was served with that Hawaiian staple, poi. I had the chicken breast with grilled pineapple habanero chili barbecue sauce. And we also tried the arugula and prosciutto pizza. After an enjoyable dinner, we headed over to Earls Bar as we realized we hadn't yet had a Mai Tai. There's just something about a Hawaiian Mai Tai that can't be duplicated. The bar was busy, but the staff was friendly, eager to help, and always had a smile on their faces.
I have to pay that fine, but you was dodging all the time. Are you busy? Oh, since I come home and my body's been a mess. Miss your gingerbread, where you like to dress. Won't you come on over?
It's getting late, and the hotel is really quiet, peaceful, and serene. But a hidden gem awaits inside, the Lewer's Lounge. This is an intimate lounge, open nightly, and offering live jazz music. They serve appetizers, desserts, and cocktails, and there's no cover charge or drink minimum.
This is just a little song about little boys and more. I'm so bound far above the longest to them. Not to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Baby, he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy.
And after that magical performance in the Lewer's Lounge, it's time to head back to the room so that we can get up early for tomorrow. And after a restful night's sleep in our magnificent room, it's time to get up and explore the hotel all over again. And what a beautiful sight awaited us. Don't they look beautiful? And what a perfect place for the perfect couple to start their new lives together. And back at House Without a Key, it's buffet time for breakfast. The sun is shining, and it couldn't be a more perfect day. Let's take a walk through the buffet and then make ourselves a plate. The hotel does cater to their Japanese clientele as well as us Americans, so there's some unusual things on the buffet that we're not used to seeing. But it makes it even more interesting. The fans you see are meant to keep the flies away, and they do a very good job. Unfortunately, the birds aren't as easily kept away, so don't ever leave your plate unattended without putting a napkin or something over it, or the birds will help themselves. Everything is presented so well, and everything just looks delectable. I'm not sure what the price was because we had breakfast included in our rate, so be sure to look for a rate that includes breakfast if you're interested in the buffet. The variety really makes it worthwhile. I just wish I could always eat a little bit more. There's also an egg and omelet station where the chef will prepare your food fresh. And another happy, friendly employee. And here's the omelet. And some breakfast meats, including salmon. Everything was great and I would highly recommend. Take your plate out to one of the tables for a beautiful scenic view and a wonderful way to start your day. The kiawe tree was planted in 1887 and without witness fell in 2016. But the tree continues to be an elegant symbol of the hotel's grandeur and grace. The Halekulani also offers high-end shopping along its open corridors. One of the things that stands out to me about Halekulani is the openness and the airiness and the Pacific breezes that are always flowing through the hotel. And of course, the staff makes for an absolutely enjoyable vacation. Each staff member is trained across disciplines so they can answer any question that a guest may have. Along with the hotel and the grounds, the shops are impeccably maintained as well. Pick up a memento to remind you of the grace and tranquility of the Halekulani.
Morning.
In addition to House Without a Key, there are two restaurants at Halekulani, Orchids and Lewer. They're housed in what was the original bungalow of the Lewer's family. The original owner, Robert Lewers, built a two-story house where the main building sits now. Fishermen would bring their canoes to rest on the beach, and the Lewers family would welcome them. The locals named the location Halekulani, which means house befitting heaven. We're in the original building right now, heading upstairs to the How Terrace. This is an exquisite destination wedding location. As you can see, even the stairways are impeccably clean and keep you in touch with the nature that's all around you. This space can seat 120 guests and really links the outdoors with the indoors. I wonder if the couple we saw this morning is going to get married here tonight. What an enviable location. I really love the way the Halekulani uses the color blue in so many of its textiles. As I mentioned before, you really feel transported away from the hustle and bustle of the city to this tranquil oasis. And every view is spectacular. And here's another spectacular perspective of the pool. It's also a good view of the beach. And this is Orchid's restaurant. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it features coastal Italian cuisine. Casually elegant, it also takes full advantage of the ocean breezes. And within the hotel is a restaurant, perhaps befitting heaven, Lewer. Lewer, open for dinner only, is Hawaii's only recipient of the prestigious Forbes Travel Guide 5-star rating, as well as AAA's 5 Diamond Award. Lewer features locally sourced neoclassic French cuisine and boasts stunning views, elegant decor, and fresh ocean breezes. Be aware there is a dress code, which does include aloha shirts, but excludes golf shirts and denim. The restaurant is perfect for celebrating special occasions, but of course comes with the price tag. And here's the menu. We probably won't be dining there anytime soon. Instead, let's head back down to the pool and enjoy our final hours of sunshine at the Halekulani. But it's not the end of our Hawaii trip yet, and tonight we'll be staying at the Hyatt Regency, which is in what I would call the heart of Waikiki Beach. Having stayed there before, I know with certainty that the Halekulani pool is much nicer. So we're going to take full advantage of our 4 p.m. checkout. If anyone lost anything, this guy is trying to find it. While the Hyatt is across the street from the beach, it's across the street from a very wide section of the beach. The problem with trying to compare one Hawaiian hotel to another is that the amenities vary greatly between the different hotels, and it really comes down to what's most important to you. I think it also depends on if you're traveling as a couple or if you're traveling as a family with young children. Different hotels and different amenities will appeal to different people. For me, traveling with my husband, I thought the Halekulani lived up to and even exceeded my expectations. Everything about it was impeccable, from the service to the cleanliness to the location to the food and drinks. I would stay here again in a heartbeat. Thanks for joining us at Hikanuki World Tour and our stay at the Halekulani on beautiful Waikiki Beach. Our travel wisdom for today comes from Robert Weiland. The ocean stirs the heart, inspires the imagination, and brings eternal joy to the soul. Thanks again for joining us at Hikanuki World Tour. Be sure to check out our videos on other Oahu hotels, including Halekulani's sister hotel, the Halepuna. And hit that notifications button to see the Hyatt Regency Waikiki Beach, which is coming soon.